Hey, it's me, Big Boy Joey Biden. Can you believe they missed again? You are listening to the great, I think this podcast from Wild Bill.
In the criminal justice system, sexually based offenses are considered especially heinous. In New York City, the dedicated detectives who investigate these vicious felonies are members of an elite squad known as the Special Victims Unit. These are their stories.
This might be a. Is this the first ever episode that doesn't start with music?
Yeah, it might be. Yeah, actually, it might be.
There you go.
Now that I think about it, yeah. Yeah, you're probably
204.
right. 204 is the first one. And just on account of particularly heinous crimes, they and being in New York, they got the diddler.
Yes, sir. Take that.
And just Jim, before you hopped on the thing, Jim was saying that he isn't familiar with any of the details of the indictment, and I told him that it probably wouldn't be an issue for him. We would pause, fill him in.
Jimmy, I love you so much.
We have the Jim. So when they conducted the arrest and the search on his home, they, among other things, they found or confiscated 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lubricant.
Oh. Wow. That's more than they had at the fancy show bar back in the day. During a hot oil wrestling night, Wednesday nights.
1,000 bottles of baby oil is like, that's insane.
Right.
It's really fucking insane.
Yeah. Like,
well, he's very he wanted to stay moist, I believe. He likes his skin to be moist, not ashy.
Did you go?
I was going to make an ashy skin joke, but you know what? I've been walking a fucking tightrope the past month or so, so I'm gonna not.
That's probably one of his pet peeves. Ashiness.
Being ashy.
Yeah. He don't do ashy.
Could you imagine going to trial and he's like, you know how drug dealers will get caught with an insane amount of fucking drugs or whatever, and they're like, it was all for personal use.
What you doing with all this baby oil, you motherfucker? Personal use. I don't like being ashy.
He said I was really freaked out after I got my 23andMe.
People don't use baby oil for that. Like what?
Right.
Really?
I guess. I mean, I don't. Yeah. No, not for that, right?
I don't know what do they use.
I don't know.
Cocoa butter, right? Maybe.
Yeah.
Come on,
lotion.
What am I? Yeah, lotion. Regular. Yeah, cocoa butter, lotion. That's just being real. I've been in black homes. I know what it is. And by the way, fuck the tightrope, I guess, right?
Yep, you just jump right off of it.
What a fucking nightmare.
1,000 things of baby oil and lubricant, they said.
Oh, and lubricant, okay.
3 or 4 3 AR-15s with the numbers scratched off, weapons. They took a bunch of hard drives, computers, that drugs, and they said, now you guys ain't gonna believe this. All of the hard drives all contained video. He was basically recording the parties of all of the fucking. So a guy in power was filming,
and he's been doing this.
Yeah, was filming sex acts and then used it as blackmail. Where the fuck? This is crazy.
Yeah, it sounds like
all of the other people in power. Yeah, it sounds like all the other. It sounds like the United States of fucking blackmail, dude. Yeah.
Wow.
It sounds like Jeff. And ironically enough, he'll be at the same facility in New York. And also he proposed a bond, like like
50 million.
50 million, so 48 million. He sold the house or is selling the house in Miami for 48 million, his home in Miami, and then offered to put up his mother's home for the other 2 million, and agreed to ground his jet in Los Angeles, and he would only go to Florida, New York, New Jersey while wearing. Shut the fuck up. That's what the judge said. Shut the fuck up. Nope, denied. So he's going to be staying in the same federal facility where Uncle Jeff was. The government's Uncle Jeff.
Wasn't
and Harvey.
Epstein. Harvey Weinstein.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
but all right. So let's really dig into this. Pause.
We're digging here.
What's the real play here? What's really going on? Put your tinfoil kufi on. What's really going on here?
You mean outside of the fact that he definitely did all those things?
Yeah. What's the real play? Like what's really, because they knew he was doing it. It's not like a shock. Like, oh my God, we just found out all this stuff. They knew the whole time he was doing it.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
So who did he piss off? Who did he piss off for them to start coming at him now?
Here's the indictment. It's Sean Combs, aka Puff Daddy, aka P Diddy, aka Diddy, aka PD, and aka Love. So,
yeah, I don't know who do you think he pissed off?
Well, all this started happening after he sued the alcohol company.
So, what, Ciroc?
Not Ciroc, but the parent company.
The parent company? And who was the parent? Yeah. Who owns them?
I don't know. The people that own fucking
Louis Vuitton?
LVMH? Nah, I don't think it was them.
Not them.
The people that own, what's the name? What's George Clooney's liquor? Casamigos. So he sued them. He sued them for racism because he was talking about that they weren't promoting Ciroc like they was promoting Casamigos. Casamigos was hot in these streets. All the niggas was drinking that shit, and George Clooney was getting a bag off of it. So he's like, yo, y'all not promoting my shit like y'all promoting George Clooney shit, so it's racism. Y'all racist. And they was like, okay, like they, went back and forth for a little bit, and then I guess it couldn't get worked out. He didn't want to budge on what they was offering him, so that's when, all the allegations started coming up.
How long ago was that? Like, when did that stuff start happening?
Shit, I don't fucking know. I'm not that well researched into the whole situation because I really truly don't give a fuck.
Yeah. I don't know what the answer is, like, to the original question, like this ain't some just Diddy's just the Homeland Security's just arresting Diddy. Like, come on, man. It's higher. Yeah, no, yeah, that's what I mean. I don't know what the answer is. I don't know what I don't know what allows them or people like Diddy, like people like Harvey Weinstein, or fucking to a lesser extent Bill Cosby, or fucking Epstein, or fucking Diddy. What allows them to operate with impunity for so long, right? And then when they like finally get arrested or whatever, then some people go, oh my God, can you believe, did he? No way, oh my God, right? And then it just still leaves us with like a shit ton of questions, right? Like we're asking now, like, well, what's the real, like, what was real? Why did they let it go on for so long? And then you talk to, and then you hear people, like, as more time goes on from when they get arrested or indicted or are found hanging in a fucking jail cell. More stories come out from people that were around them or in the industry, and they're like, you ain't gonna believe this. Yeah, I kind of knew. Here's this fucking video clip, right? And then you start like how the longer the Epstein story goes on, the more and more pictures you see of him with certain people or famous people or whatever. You know what I mean? Like how they just dribble out fucking, and then, there was nobody knew about pictures of him and fucking Trump until Trump ran for office. And then now all of a
Jimmy, I
sudden it's
love
like,
you
no,
so much.
here they are together. And just like with, as this Diddy thing story continues to be in the headlines for probably the next 2 years, because that's how long it's going to take to go to trial, there's going to be more and more stories that come out, right? So it gets back to Justin's questions. Why the fuck did they let it go on for so long?
So these things were called freak-offs.
Oh, yeah, that part too, yeah.
And they occurred regularly, sometimes lasted multiple days, and often involved multiple commercial sex workers. During freak-offs, P. Diddy distributed...
Hold on, Jim. He provided a lot of drugs. Now, what doesn't get mentioned right there, that where they should put in parentheses, which they do later in the indictment, is the commercial sex workers more often than not were male.
Oh,
go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. That's an important part for a lot of the people that are listening.
During freak-offs,
dudes
would distribute a variety of controlled substances, in part to keep the victims obedient and compliant. Sometimes, unbeknownst to the victims, Combs kept videos he filmed of the victims engaging in sex acts with commercial sex workers. After freak-offs, Combs and the victims typically received IV fluids to recover from the physical exertion and drug use.
So after the orgies, like, I need you to go hard tonight. Don't worry about it. I got a nurse back here with an IV bag. What the fuck?
Them young boys coming.
That's fucking insane, dude. He's got an IV. He's got like in the Vegas casinos, right? Don't they got the fucking IV station where you can go get fucking hooked up? Yeah.
And other Combs business employees facilitated the freak-offs by, among other things, booking hotel rooms for the freak-offs, stocking the hotel rooms in advance with the required freak-off supplies, including controlled substances, baby oil, lubricants, extra linens, and lighting, cleaning the hotel room after the freak-offs to try to mitigate room damage.
Hold on. Yeah.
And arranging for travel for victims.
Yeah, that's regular. We get that. He's a billionaire.
So
but they had a light guy come in, dude.
They had a lighting guy, yeah.
Like a full-on concert. They had a soundboard. They had a fucking sound engineer and a light guy there, dude.
Fucking jerking off, please. Please jerk off to me, please.
Combs suggested victims to physical, emotional, and verbal abuse to cause the victim to engage in freak-offs. Combs maintained control over his victims through, among other things, physical violence, promises of career opportunities, granting and threatening to withhold financial support, and by other corrective means, including tracking their whereabouts, dictating the victim's appearance, monitoring their medical records, controlling their housing, and supplying them with controlled substances. During freak-offs, Combs, among other things,
there's more. Oh my
and
God.
dragged
Go ahead.
victims at times by their hair. Oh, there's a lot. I mean, I'm just going over the highlighted parts. But yeah, that's crazy. Freak-offs sound wild.
Yeah, and who'd have thought that freak-off is now going to be in the legal dictionary or legal glossary?
Yeah, freak off.
Freak off.
I would think he would be able to come up with a better name than that. He was a creative guy. You know?
Shit.
Yeah.
I mean,
What would you call it?
old fashioned fuck party.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't.
I would. I couldn't even.
I'm not. I'd have to think about that.
Yeah. I don't know. That was. He had a bunch of dudes. Like it was a whole bunch of
I don't
gay
know.
shit going on. Ugh. Probably had to
It
bring a
seemed.
bunch of rum spray so it won't smell like dude.
And you got to find out now
Um,
what other celebrities were involved in the freak offs, like, because he was inviting people.
Of course,
Mhm.
I mean, this is what happens when you play around with them dookie demons, man. This is what happens. You know, they come back to get you. Come back to get you, and
So, like, you know, probably like Mace. Mace was his boy, right? They were together.
No, Mace got out of that. That's why, nigga, Mace was a fucking preacher. He went to Atlanta and he turned into a preacher. That's how sick that nigga was. Shit, he done got away from that shit. He was
Yeah,
scared.
it's great. Yeah, it fucked him up so bad he ran to God.
He turned to God. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Mace probably know what the fuck is going on. That's probably why he ran to Atlanta. Like, I can't deal with this Diddy shit. It's too much doo-doo flying around this motherfucker.
Yeah, he ran. He fucking.
I mean,
believed in Diddy.
One too many
believed in
demons.
He believed in Diddy, and then he ran to Sky Daddy, dude.
Yeah.
So was Diddy doing this shit back when Biggie was alive, or is this all after Biggie died? Maybe because maybe Biggie was tired of the freak offs.
Your Honor, it would be speculative at best, but I think it would be within reason to say that yes, possibly, or it's a high probability, but maybe not to this level. I think that would be
I read
fair
a
to say,
thread.
because
I read this thread on Twitter today. This dude, I don't know who he was. He could have been making the whole shit up, but he said that he knew about this shit, you know, and now that he's got indicted or got arrested, he started telling how Diddy started the whole freak off party shit, and he was saying that Diddy had this party and he invited all these Jewish executives and music people, high up music people, and the party, he drugged the food, and he had the people there, like he recorded them, and they was all doing, you know, freaky shit, and that's how the shit started. But that's just some nigga on Twitter saying that shit, so who fucking knows if that shit is true or not. I don't fucking really believe it, but I don't disbelieve it. So it's like whatever. All this shit is just like it's all the same shit, man. Like the Epstein people, you know, they're jumping on it because they're like, oh, we're gonna get some more. We're gonna get, you know, the people like the higher ups. No, you're not. You're not gonna get anything. Like if anything, this is just gonna if this is, you know, connected to Epstein and, you know, the same shit that he was doing, all it's going to do is get the people that you think is involved to bow down even more because they're going to be scared. So ain't shit going to come out.
Here's a possible freak off contestant. Trumpito.
It's not out of the realm of possibility, right?
No, I mean,
all these people, man, all of them.
Kevin Lyles stepped down. Kevin Lyles stepped down from 300 Entertainment today too.
I saw that. A bunch of people stepped down from their jobs today.
Yep.
But Kevin Lyles was the most
high profile
one that I know.
Yeah, for sure.
A bunch of people stepped down within 24 hours of Diddy arrest.
Oh, that was the other potential. That was the other potential intro. Girl, you know it's true. From Milli Vanilli, Kevin Lyles actually wrote that. Believe
Oh
it or
shit,
not.
for real.
Yeah, read it last
man,
night. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah.
These
Yeah.
dudes all be connected, yo. Like they all connected.
Yes.
All this shit.
The Diddler had Johnson and Johnson trending on Twitter today, which that could probably be like a double or a triple entendre. So
I wonder how their stock did after getting all this publicity.
Yeah, free pub, right? Also, most of our listeners don't even know, just had to Google entendre also. So maybe I
not
should.
Much.
Yeah. Oh, not much. No, it didn't affect their.
Nah, it didn't move the needle for Johnson and Johnson.
So last week when we got off, we were also going to, it was the debate the same night.
Yes, we really missed the ball. We should have went on the night after.
Yeah. So we're back to not much policies really getting talked about at all, which is great. But for people like us, it created a shit ton of sound bites. Obviously
I heard Trump got smoked. Is that true?
No. There was a squatter. There was a squatter outside a golf club, and they, they're saying it was they called it an attempt, but the guy never got a shot off because Secret Service spotted him prior. So he's basically a squatter. This is how I found out about the news. So on Sunday at 11:30, Trump tweeted or put out the thing on Truth Social, "I hate Taylor Swift." And then about 2 hours later, the Secret Service find this fucking squatter guy outside of the golf course leading through the bushes where he was playing golf or whatever. And then they engaged with him first. They opened fire on him. He ran away, got in a car, and then as the police chief or the sheriff or whoever down there, he said, "Yeah, I think the guy, he just pulled over there and right into traffic, just going, following with the fucking." The guy basically just thought he got away with it, kind of. That's the way that the sheriff described it, and then they pulled him out of the car without incident or whatever. But I saw it on a fucking meme page, like Florida Man meme page or whatever, and it was like, reported shots fired outside of a golf course or something, and then police realized it was South Florida and went about living their life or whatever. And then as it picked up, I guess I don't know, maybe they tried to again or something. I don't know. I don't really care, honestly.
It's wild. It's fucking wild.
You think it's real? You think it's real or
no? I think he fucking got it. I think he got him absolutely fucking embarrassed on the debate, right?
Yeah, that's when I said Trump got smoked, I was talking about the debate.
Sorry.
He got
smoked
on the debate. Yeah, not.
Oh, silly me. The second assassination attempt. My bad. Yeah, I don't know. I think she didn't do all that great, but I think he just did a lot worse, which makes
he just kept going back to his greatest hits. That's all this guy can do, is he just keeps going back to the border, the economy, drilling for oil, all this bullshit, and all this. It just keeps going back to it. No matter what the topic is, he can't follow the topic. They were talking about one thing, and he starts talking about people eating dogs.
Yeah.
In Ohio. Yeah. Which created the best sound bites and the best videos.
But there was videos of people saying that before this shit came out. It was people. There was news stories of that shit happening. And they just downplayed it. They downplayed it. They was like, "That's not true." They fact checked it, and they like, "That's not true." But it's like,
there was. It was one lady.
I've seen?
Yeah, there was one video of the lady outside of Cleveland who was not Haitian, and was very much born in the United States, and she was very much a crackhead. Yeah, that is true. Yeah, no, that definitely happened because I saw the video, and they're like, "You ate the cat?" And she's like, "Nah, nah, nah, nah." You know what I mean? I've been around them people. I know. Yeah, I can vouch. But as far as yeah, there is a mass influx of Haitian immigrants who are under a visa program escaping violence in fucking Haiti. So I believe they have like 20,000. And if you were to go around and ask all of the other people, all of the non-Haitians in Springfield, Ohio, their opinions about whether or not they believe Haitians eat animals, I'm sure most of them are going to say, yeah, why wouldn't they? Right? Just like sort of like
I mean, for the most part, nah. I'm pretty sure there's a group of Haitians that study voodoo, that practice voodoo, and they be doing shit like that. But I mean, it's like where I live at, like people said, people was out here wilding out doing some shit like that. It's like I'll be like, I don't know what the fuck going on. When I go outside on my street, I don't see nothing going on. So I can't tell you. I don't know.
It allowed us to make a lot of fun videos like this.
In Springfield, they're eating the dogs. The people that came in, they're eating the cats. They're eating the pets.
Yeah, this shit is crazy, yo. This shit like, yo, man. I just hope this shit happens. The election happens and it just goes by peacefully. That's all, man. But that's probably not going to happen.
Not going to happen. No.
No. And what scares me is I'm actually going to be at Madison Square Garden on election night. So I'm sure New York City is going to be, I'm going to a concert. It's going to be fucking crazy.
You sure you want to do that?
Yeah. Well,
no, I don't. But
who are you going to see first? Let's not gloss over that.
David Gilmour from Pink Floyd.
Okay. All right. Well, that's acceptable.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's acceptable.
But then I got to take the train home, so that could be fun.
Also, how are all of the immigrants getting all of the free stuff, housing, they're getting food stamps and all the fucking money and all this other shit, but yet they still have to eat pets?
Right.
That's the part I don't understand. That doesn't even make sense.
No.
So
this is bullshit.
Yeah. But instead of talking about, policies and
we're talking about
how we can fix the country, we talking about fucking Haitians eating cats and dogs.
And Diddy's eating asshole.
Yeah, Diddy's fighting Dookie demons.
Eating man ass.
Yeah. It is wild, yo. We live in a wild time, yo.
I'm telling you.
All this shit went downhill when fucking Kobe died, yo. It hasn't been the same.
No. It hasn't been the same. And somebody pointed this out since Harambe was fucking killed.
We'll go with
Harambe.
That's when everything started going downhill.
We're big Harambe fans. Big Harambe fans.
Yeah, he got a couple thousand votes in the 2016 election.
11,000, I believe.
Yeah.
He should run again.
I believe 11,000. I think
he
we
might get more this time
on a show. Fucking recast your ballot for Harambe.
For Harambe.
Yeah. So what? Yeah, week 2 of NFL. I guess everyone's still. Or the Eagles are heartbroken. Everyone went to sleep sad last night.
Yeah. I was up to watch the game. It was
fuck the Eagles. I'm glad that happened to them. Shit, they should be 0. They should be fucking 0-2. Shit.
Yeah.
What a fucking nightmare.
Fucking yeah, I can tell you who wasn't sad going to bed. It wasn't me because I didn't give a fuck. I couldn't watch the game.
Man.
I couldn't watch the game, and then I was watching some other shit, and then was like just checking the score periodically. Okay, We're up 18-15, blah, blah, blah. 4 minutes or something left. I'm like, okay, refresh. I said, what the fuck? Oh, you got to be kidding me. What a bunch of fucking shitbirds, dude.
Bunch of losers.
What a bunch of fucking shitbirds.
The one good thing for sports is that the Flyers rookie camp was going on this weekend. So I got to partake in watching some of the rookies, including
did you go down?
Mishkov.
You went down, yeah?
Yeah, it was very good. Very good. Very exciting.
That's usually that's the open to public one, right?
Yes, they're all open.
Packed.
So, it was pretty crowded. Yeah, we were the first ones in line. Me and my daughter went. We got there at like 9:30 in the morning because on Thursday there were like 300 people waiting to get in. So we're like, shit, we better go early on Sunday because we were going Sunday morning. Yeah. And we were the only assholes in line until 10:15. So we kind of looked like schmucks, but we were the first ones in, so we got to get some good seats. But it was good.
Yeah, prime real estate.
Prime real estate, yeah, it was good. Very pretty excited about the Flyer season coming up. Should be fun.
Yeah, I can't wait till all of the immense pressure that Flyers fans and the media put on the rookie, and then he burned, and the Michkov kid, and then he burns out, and then we ship him off to somewhere else, and then he goes on and flares. Yeah, because that's, I mean, I hope not, but that's usually what happens.
Let's keep the let's just chill out. Everybody just relax. He's 19. Okay.
Shout out to a couple friends of the show. I mentioned a while back our boy Corey, my boy Corey, was going over to Worlds. He represented the United States men's junior team. He went and he fucking shit on everyone. He had himself a fucking tournament.
Very nice.
He went off, and then they took third. I wish they had a good showing. They just got beat by the Spanish in the semis. I wish everyone could have matched his energy, but that's not my bench. So, and then the senior men's team, they started yesterday. They opened up. They played. It was 11-0 against Argentina, and we have, I think, two former guests of the show, Eton and Tyler Kraft. Eton had a hat trick in his first game back on the national team, and I want to say like 12 years or something. So yeah, and then they won again today. They got one more. Oh, they played a fucking Chinese Taipei team, dude, and their fucking skates only have 3 wheels. The fucking things are this big, dude.
Really?
Yeah, it looks funny as shit. But them fucking kids are good, man. They're fucking really fast. I guess so, because they look like if rollerblades had monster truck wheels, that's what they look like, bro.
I'm gonna Google it now and see.
Yeah, so I think the final to that one was like 3-1. So if they beat France tomorrow, they'll take the number 1 overall seed, and then I think it's like 1 through 16. Like the top 16 in the world or something, and then single L for the rest of the way out. So shout out to the boys. None of them are listening right now because it's like fucking 5 a.m. in fucking Italy. So
Mamma mia.
Yeah, they're fucking, it looks terrible. They're in a beautiful fucking mountains, like mountainside or mountain fucking villa or whatever, like beautiful fucking village up in the fucking mountains in Italy. And the fucking, yeah, it looks fucking phenomenal. That would probably be the move as over Brazil, but you know, that trip wasn't offered to me. So Brazil it is.
Oh, okay.
Do you think they're eating the dogs and eating the cats in Brazil?
I'm sure some people are. I'm sure I've eaten dog and cat.
Oh, here we go.
Okay. Go ahead, say it. Say it.
Just as a joke. Just as a joke, right?
Where at?
Huh?
Where at?
And we just tanked our Asian market. The Asian market we were just opening up, we just fucking tanked it, dude.
Well, I will say that I did once eat at a Chinese restaurant in Deptford, New Jersey, and several weeks later it was closed down for they found cats in the freezer. So
Alive?
no,
It was really hot outside. And it was trying
they
to
were
cool them off.
unalived.
It was cooling down.
It was really hot out. They was trying to cool them off.
Yeah, so I'm not being racist or anything. I'm just telling the truth.
I'm just reporting
Just
facts.
reporting the news. Just reporting the news.
I remember years ago, like when I was still in the union, when I was still a 90-day apprentice or whatever. It was like one of my first jobs was we were building a veterinary office, like a fucking animal hospital or whatever, right?
Uh-huh.
But it was in South Philly, and the building connected to it right on the right or whatever was a fucking, believe it or not, a fucking Vietnamese restaurant, dude. And I was like, are you serious? Are we allowed to do this? And they're like, what are you talking about? And I'm like, we're building a fucking animal hospital right next to a fucking Asian restaurant, dude. So, we laughed and joked about it. And then I was there for a couple months and framing and all that shit. And then once we were done, I left, and then I had gotten on with another company and went back to the place to do steps. So like they were open, like the animal hospital. And I heard the vet staff in there like giggling. And I was like, what's so funny? And they were like, oh, it's kind of a running joke. We were talking about what are we ordering for lunch? And they said, we don't know because we were going to order from next door, but we're not sure what the specials are because they haven't died yet. And I'm like, oh my God.
Fuck. Oh boy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that transfers nice into my next segment here of our downloads by location over the past 3 weeks. Got a lot in the Philadelphia area, obviously, a few in Miami, several in Las Vegas, several in Falkenstein,
Germany again,
Kuwait City, and the most, over 200 downloads from Singapore.
Again.
Okay.
So that'll probably end after the
All the
talking
food
about
talk.
the
Shout out to my Singapore niggas. What's good with y'all?
After all the food talk.
Yeah, what up, Singapore? Shout
Yeah,
out to
that's still
Singapore.
kind of still trips me the fuck out. Like, who the fuck is listening to us in Singapore, dude? Like in massive like numbers. Like, I don't understand that. Like,
I don't know. And we
I
have
don't
one
know nobody
download
that-
from Spygenkezi. Spygenkezi? I don't
Where
know
the fuck's that at?
I don't know. Let me see. Let me Google it.
Wouldn't even begin to try and pronounce that shit.
Spygenkezi in the Netherlands. So got a listener in the Netherlands. Very nice.
That might be our first one in the Netherlands.
Still waiting for that first one in Antarctica.
Yeah. Well, do you think our voices are able to penetrate the ice wall to get down there?
I'm sure. Well, something can penetrate the ice wall.
I'm sure Diddy's got something for it. I'm sure
Yeah.
Diddy's got something for it.
Well, you're not gonna bust a nut.
Yo, they said they said some of the freak offs would last for days.
Yeah,
Like,
they're all drugged up.
like, bro, man, how you do it, man?
Where the heck?
Ketamine and drugs, they're all fucking amped the fuck up, dude. Fucking mollied
Listen,
up for
man.
days.
Where did he? Where did
I've
he
never-
find time to do shitty music?
I've never done ketamine, or I've never done ketamine, but man, I'm pretty sure you have, and you've never told me about any freak off stories.
I'm pretty
So-
sure you have.
No.
So I don't know, man. You just gotta have that dog in you, man. That's a different.
You gotta have that dog.
Yeah, you gotta have the dog in you. You know what I
That's
mean?
a different bag right there, man. I ain't never met nobody like that who got, days worth of fucking in them. Like, even on vacation, man. Like, you go on vacation, you get it in, but take breaks. Like, a lot of breaks. Like,
You had some freak off vacations?
yeah, facts. You go on a vacation with your wife or your woman, you know what I mean? You get it in, but you ain't going all day, all night.
Yeah,
like, goddamn.
right. You're going out and snorkeling or fucking
Yeah.
Paris doing activities and shit, and then you know what I mean? Okay, maybe a lunchtime and then a nap or something. You're not going for days at a time. Hold on. In a room full of fucking people, too, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if you guys. Okay, never mind. I do. You guys have never been up for a couple of days, right? On drugs or not. You know what I mean? Either way, like I have, and I can tell you that after a certain amount of time, you start to get fucking paranoid because you're sleep deprived. Now, like to your point, I don't know.
For.
That's what I don't know if I'm able to. You know what I mean? It's hard enough just like trying to stay out of your own fucking head when you're all geeked the fuck out for a couple of fucking days, let alone try and perform sexually in a room full of fucking people. You know what I mean? That's crazy. Diddy's out here all fucking amped the fuck up.
With lighting people.
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. Right. Yeah. Imagine that too. Imagine you're, you know what I mean, on the wrong side of the room and you're catching the strobe light. Like for me, I would start season.
No, go back over there.
I can't do the strobe light effect too many times. I'll start fucking season. That would be terrible. Could you imagine you're at the freak off or at a fucking orgy and the fucking light guy's shining in your eyes and you start season?
No, that'd be terrible. I do want to put this out there that if anyone has been in a freak off and they want to tell their story,
yes,
yeah, call this number.
Come on the program. Give us
1-877 Cars for Kids.
Yeah, shoot us an email, angryalgorithms@gmail.com.
Yeah, or just call me.
And we'll dedicate an entire show.
Or just call
you.
Yeah, I would. I would.
I wonder if Diddy played his music during the freak off.
Absolutely. He was playing unreleased shit. Yeah.
Deep tracks.
Yeah.
Everything. Who had the? Yeah.
We made this when Biggie was on the operating table. His heart was beating a little crazy as they was doing CPR on him, and I made this beat up. Like, yeah. Some wild shit.
Yeah. Dude. I would. All right. So let me ask you this: Who do you think if they did list for list, right, of the Epstein list and the Diddy list, like who do you think would have names on there that would surprise people more outside of the ones that we think we already know or whatever?
That would surprise people more?
Yeah.
Who would
So, and
have
surprise them either in a way, and surprise can mean like they're appalled or like, oh my God, the fall from grace for some people like that because they have these people up on a pedestal.
I don't know, probably Epstein.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would probably say Epstein because he would probably just have more like politicians and shit. Like, but Diddy would probably have politicians on there too.
Right.
Like Mayor Eric Adams.
Right.
He's probably on there.
Or Hillary Clinton.
I mean, but she's a boss. She's over Diddy.
Yeah. But she's still in
over
a shit
Diddy.
ton. She's still in a shit ton. Oh, you mean actively? Oh, you mean like Eric Adams was actually in the freak off?
Yeah. Yeah, I think
Right.
I think Eric Adams is under Diddy. Like as far
So
as
you're
like Illuminati rankings. Illuminati rankings, Eric Adams has a lower ranking than Diddy.
So do you remember a while back your vision board, you had a topless Billie, if we hit it big, you'd had a topless Billie Eilish serving pizza rolls?
Yep.
Hear me out here. Now, what if like at one of Diddy's freak offs, right? He has Hillary Clinton in the slack pants, topless with the pizza rolls.
Yeah, facts. He probably had Billie Eilish. Shit.
Probably had her too, yeah.
Miley Cyrus. She had a couple year run where she was, acting like a nigga.
Whoa.
Jesus Christ.
Well, I can't say that.
No, you can say it.
Oh yeah,
No,
yeah, you can. Yeah, absolutely. I didn't think. I just. Yeah, just prepare Jim so that way he has the soundboard ready. That's all.
It's not me.
Oh, I forgot.
Yeah, she was
the producer.
She was on some nigga shit. Miley Cyrus back in the day. Now she's back. She came back home.
She's back. She's white again.
Yeah, she's back white again. She's like, yeah, all right, I'm done with all this nigga shit. I'm going back home.
I'm done with Juicy J. I'm out of here.
Yeah.
Right?
Mike Will.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Oh, you see? Wait, did you see? You see Trumpito grifting for the Spanish vote after the fucking? I think it was last Thursday or Friday. And he had Nicky Jam, the reggaeton producer.
Yeah.
He was like, I don't want to bring out Nikki. She's hot. Right?
Oh, yeah.
And then Nicky Jam walks up on stage and it's a fucking dude.
That would be me, though. Because I don't know who the fuck Nicky Jam is.
Yeah, I don't know.
Right.
I don't know who the hell that is.
I do. And I was like, oh my God, what the fuck?
She's hot.
She's hot. And then he walks up on stage and I was like, look at this fucking idiot, dude.
Damn dude the whole time.
Like,
but I thought I'm like, I didn't know who Nicky Jam was. So I'm like, oh, maybe Trump's trying to get the tranny vote.
Yeah. Nicky Jam. Yeah. That's it. Nicky Jam was at no, that's the other Nicky Jam, the one that was at Diddy's white party.
Yeah. Nicky Jam in that ass.
We got a recording from that party. Hey there. How you doing? Good. Welcome to the Freak Off, the white version.
Yeah.
Why are you playing Hypnotize? Oh, because you're going to be fucking high as a kite in a few minutes.
Yeah.
Wait
till you're just going to be in a fucking K-hole, dude.
K-hole.
Yeah, well, I thought you had it spiced up where you was going to be like, and it's Biggie, and it's Biggie, and then I thought you were going to do the Lex Steel drop. You were like, we got to record it. And Chestnut did. Yeah, Chestnut did check in after the Lex drop when he heard it last week too.
Oh, good.
I also don't think I also don't think he remembers that for a year I've been telling him that I'm banned on TikTok. Like I can't see TikTok videos. But hats off to him. He still sends them. Actually, and I did get one. One went through. One snuck through. Like an illegal alien across the border. It was and thank God it was a Joey Diaz clip. It was fucking phenomenal, and I fucking laughed my ass off. I was like,
thank God the wall wasn't up.
That's what I'm saying. The tick. There it is. Yeah.
Maybe
so
Lex
good.
was at a freak off.
You know, I mean, hey, you never know.
I mean, the possibilities are endless.
I mean, yeah, Diddy was in a lot of circles, dude, for a long time. So, yeah, I don't think anybody's outside the realm of possibility, right? Like,
no, I mean, if you just Google Diddy, I mean, you see like he's with like Prince Harry is being linked. The mayor of New York.
I mean, Prince Harry higher up on the list though. He higher up on the Illuminati list.
Yeah, he was at the White Freak-Offs.
He royal family. He royal family, so he over Diddy, but they definitely could cross paths.
How about Suge? You think Suge was at a Freak-Off?
Nah, Suge wasn't a part of that. Suge and Diddy had beef.
Yeah. No. I was just looking at any other things that I had saved. Pseudo hockey story, but not really. Champions League. So this was over in Poland. So I guess like one of the Euro leagues or whatever. Champions Leagues are expected to discipline this Polish club after their fans held up this banner at home against a German team from Berlin. And it's the sign says, "Welcome to the German death camps." And the club's stadium is an 8-minute drive from Auschwitz. Yeah.
They're hardcore over there.
Yeah. They're like
they're on fire over there.
And everything. I'm gonna keep going. They in all of the sports, they are absolutely fucking crazy.
Crazy, right?
Their fans are absolutely fucking nuts.
Their fans get heated.
That's fucking insane. Jim's doubling down.
I'm dying. Help me.
I'm not looking at the screen. I'm not doing it. I know what you're trying to do.
I'm not doing nothing.
I know what you're trying to do. Wait, yeah, I know.
The end of the show.
Yeah. I'm just waiting till the day after the show when we get hit with like a fucking cease and desist or whatever, dude. Listen. And I'll be like, we made it, boys. we made it.
I don't think anybody's sending us anything when there's fucking podcasts out there like Plugged or Plug Talk or whatever it is, and and like they do an interview and then fuck like.
Yeah, that's true.
Like I think we're all right. Making a couple off race jokes.
That's your bag, Jim. You be watching that Plug Talk?
No, I've never seen it. I'm just saying I've heard of it.
All right.
I've seen clips of it. I mean,
I would.
I'll
I
admit.
mean, I'd fuck the guests, but we just got to get more women guests. You know what I mean?
What happened to the lady with the world's longest tongue? What happened to her?
Oh, do you want to read? Oh, I'll open it up to the rest of the fans. We have a friend who reached out and said they have they have someone that they would like us to interview. And seeing as we are already familiar with someone who is a Guinness Book of World Records participator, I don't even know if they won, whatever, Shark and his table, whatever the fuck he did.
Right.
But this person is the has the world's widest tongue.
She's single.
And I found her online. It doesn't look like it. I mean, I don't know, maybe. I found her online, but I don't know. What do you think? Should we? I know you still don't give a fuck if she reaches that, right? Maybe we'll have Jim craft the email.
I mean,
as opposed to me like, yo, what up, dude? You want to come on and talk about your fucking tongue?
Yeah, I want to ask her if she eats ass.
Oh,
yeah.
Jeez.
Oh, you see it?
No, I'm Justin's comment.
Oh, I thought you seen the tongue.
No, well, I do now. Let me share my screen here. There it is. Let's see here. Oh, she's measuring it. Oh, it's just music. Oh. Oh,
yeah.
Wow. 4 lollipops. Okay. Oh, yeah, I mean, you know what? I'm game.
Yeah.
I'm sure we could come up with an hour's worth of material for her.
She got a OnlyFans link.
I don't think so.
No, I think she might. I think I might have read somewhere. Maybe she's a teacher or something. I don't know if that's, or if I might just be making shit up.
Yeah, even better.
Even better. I don't see an OnlyFans.
It's coming. Just wait on it.
All right. What? Yeah.
She's a lawyer. She's a lawyer, actually.
Oh, that's what it was. Yeah, she's a lawyer. The other kind of teacher. Yeah.
I don't think she'll
thick tongue bitch.
come on the program, but
it's got a tongue like Shannon Sharp.
that was talk about that.
Yeah, that was the other one. Yeah, the other freak, Shannon Sharp.
Hold on.
Who went on IG Live fucking for all minute 34 seconds or whatever. And then comes out and says,
it's fucking great.
No, I actually didn't. I heard Cameron's interpretation of it, which was good enough. And
did y'all believe that?
Yeah.
Which part? What? When he first comes out and says my shit got hacked, and then later on comes out and says, no, I didn't.
That he accidentally went live and recorded himself in the act.
No, I don't believe any
Bullshit.
of that. Bullshit. No, that's because everyone still think. Oh, you have the audio?
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on now.
Oh, look, everyone's commenting.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't believe any of that. No, that's just because he was taking heat about everyone accusing him of being homosexual, and that was his way of doing that, of turning it around.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it's kind of hard for people not to call you a homosexual when there's multiple pictures of you courtside of the basketball game with your gay stylist. So it's like it looks a little funny. But you
Yeah.
know, it is what it is. If you gay, you gay. Whatever. I don't give a fuck. Like I still this audio tape does not prove to us that you're not gay still or bisexual. Like what's that supposed to mean? Like there's plenty of niggas who out here on some freaky shit like Diddy. And why he growling like that?
I love the fucking comments. Got took down by that vice grip. Bro started growling.
Why is he growling, yo?
Oh shit! Like he's over at Carol Baskin's, dude. What the fuck? Swagger got out the cage.
Jim, you ever growl when you was in it like that, man?
I probably, I don't know. May have been some growling going on. I don't know. I got to pull that as a soundbite. Oh, growling.
I just sound like that breathing. Just
It sounds like Billy after a pack of smokes.
Yeah, it sounds like me after some fucking Molly and ketamine.
Maybe Unc was at a freak off.
That's probably what it was. Yeah, but no, I ain't buying none of that bullshit. And also, it's 2024. Nobody gives a fuck if you're, you know what I mean? Nobody gives a fuck if you're gay. Not really.
Yeah, I mean, he do. He don't
right.
want that.
He's the only one.
He's
right.
He's ashamed. He's ashamed of being gay.
Yeah. He's closeted. He's still in the.
I still think he a little suspect. Like it is what it is. It don't change. Like he's still entertaining to me. Like him being gay does not like. It don't like stop me from watching this show. Like I like watching Shannon Sharp doing sports tapes and shit. Like, but all the other shit, it's like, Doug, stop. You don't have to try to keep up this facade. Like, you know, you're this macho man football player. Like, yeah, you probably are. You are a macho man football player, but you be on some gay shit on the low.
Yeah, and it also doesn't even because
macho men football players don't fucking go to multiple Lakers games with their gay stylist who used to have an affair with another football player who they exposed back in the day. Like it just looks funny.
Yeah, and it doesn't compel me to watch his show any more or less because I didn't really watch it anyway, other than clips. You know what I mean? So yeah.
I'll watch it after. I'll watch it after like the games go off, like because I'm always working. So once the games go off, I'll go to YouTube and listen to him and Ocho, see what they talking about on their show.
Oh, they do a post game rap or whatever.
Yeah, so that it's called Nightcap. So Nightcap, the day that leaked, he's been promoting this like Viagra type pill.
Oh, you don't say.
Yeah. And
so he's got a show called Nightcap, where he's also promoting Viagra on it, and then has an audio sex file leak.
Yeah. Perfect.
Damn.
Perfect.
Shocker.
Perfect to get a bigger check for that promoting the sex pill. But
well, I won't be surprised if his name's on the diddlers list.
Diddler.
Nah, I don't think so. Even if it was, I don't. Shannon Sharp has been ascending for a while, for a couple years now, and they're going to use him however they can use him. That's all this is. So I don't think Shannon's going anywhere for a while unless he says no to what they ask him.
You know what? I'm thrilled that we picked the Law and Order intro because it was absolutely perfect for everything that we talked about tonight. They're
I
a
agree.
bunch
Shit
of
is,
special.
shit is
a bunch
weird
of
out
special.
here, bro. Shit is
Yeah.
weird out here, man. People gonna be weird. You can't stop them. It's gonna continue to happen. People gonna still have freak offs.
Yeah.
Shit gonna happen. Like, it is what it is, bro. Keep doing your thing. Just know
95%.
I won't be involved.
95% is the efficacy rate of prosecutors in the Southern District of New York. So Puffy's going to jail.
It's a 95% chance
There's a
going
95%.
Pop out.
There is a 95% chance that at minimum he's going to jail for 15 years.
You think he's gonna snitch?
Possibly to life. I mean, maybe, but
might as well.
They don't give a fuck at this point, because if they really gave a fuck, they'd be like, 50 million? Sure, we'll take your money. You know what I mean? But I don't see that happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all. Wrap us up, because it looks like our timer's got about a minute or so left.
Yep.
Shout out to you. We'll see everybody
Shout
next
out to
week.
you. Lele, say bye to the people since they heard you all night. Say bye-bye. Okay.
Nope.
Whatever.
Twist cabbage on instinct. Niggas don't think shit stink. Pink gators. My Detroit players. Tim's for my hooligans in Brooklyn.